Hello and welcome to ThePrint. This is Ratan Priya, and today we have with us Vijay Chauthaiwale. He is the in charge Foreign Affairs Department of BJP, and today we are going to talk about the column he has written about Narendra Modi surpassing the record of longest continuously serving Prime Minister. So you wrote in your column today how Modi's story can only begin if we after we stop the comparisons with Nehru. Do you want to tell our viewers about it briefly?
Yeah, so the entire argument in my blog today in the print is that because Prime Minister Modi has become the longest serving uninterrupted and elected Prime Minister of India, surpassing Pandit Nehru, it is but natural that there is a comparison between Mr. Nehru and Modi ji. But
Yeah.
This comparison is not sufficient to understand the contribution of Modi ji as a leader of the country, because even though they have come from a different background, their ideologies were different, and Modi ji has contributed much more than compared to Pandit Nehru. Mr. Modi has also done many more things which could have been done in past, but we didn't try to do it. So the whole argument in the thesis is that, okay, comparison becomes one part, but to understand real Modi, you need to go beyond comparison.
If we go beyond comparison, what do you think that Prime Minister Narendra Modi has done that Nehru couldn't during his term?
Yeah, see, I gave several examples for such as Mr. Pandit Nehru was very keen for industrialization only through the public sector units. And in fact, he discouraged the private investments because he was allergic to the profit, which becomes a core of any industrial endeavor. And actually, he called profit as a bad word. And therefore, what has gone is that the private investments have gone down. At the same time, public sector unit has become kind of monopolistic unit, resulting into corruption, inefficiencies, and outdated technologies. Many of them they were forced to close, and others were run at the taxpayers' expenses. The classic example, I can give many, is what I have given in the blog also, is about the Indian Airlines, Air India. Air India was actually a Tata Airlines, which was established by J.R.D. Tata. But in 1953, Nehru nationalized it, making it one of the worst kind of loss-making unit, till Narendra Modi gave it back to Tata and privatized it. There are many such examples. So, giving such a contrast, I have tried to tell that Modi ji has done something much more transformational than Pandit Nehru.
So, some economists have the opinion that private investments in India have actually gone down in the last few years. Uh, do you think? Do you have a counter to that?
So, you are mixing between FDI and private investments.
Okay.
So, FDI might go up and down based on the global situation. In Modi's era, in most of the time, FDI has gone up, but in certain situations such as the political and strategic uncertainties today, there may be some net loss of FDI, even though there is no absolute net loss. But the private enterprises have grown tremendously under Modi ji, but again at the same time it is not at the cost of public sector units. For example, you take the banks, compare the bank shares 10 years ago and today. So private sector bank have their share price has gone up, but at the same time public sector bank share price also, many of them has gone up significantly. Even in the defense sector was privatized, but no public sector unit in the defense sector was closed. In fact, fresh capital, new technologies were infused in the public sector defense unit, and they have also become quite profitable now. So there is a very good balance between the investments in the public sector units as well as the private sector.
What do you think that Modi government has done differently from the Nehru era to boost the private sector and public sector investments?
Now, I explained to you the same thing, that in every sector, Modi ji basically trusted the entrepreneurship of Indian people. And therefore, rather than controlling the entrepreneurship, he liberalized the entrepreneurship. And therefore, private investment has gone up. The tax, there were so many types of taxes in past, which he converted into one uniform national tax of GST. Similarly, he gave the professional freedom to the public sector units and let them develop and grow. So this is a very good combination of balancing of both the types of units, and therefore I think that the growth in both public sector unit companies and the private sector has become a hallmark of Mr. Modi. Third part is the entire ecosystem of startups and the innovation. Now today there are more than 150,000 startups. More than 100 of them are unicorns. And when Mr. Modi came to the power, there were only few hundred startups. So the young entrepreneurs are actually becoming more like a job creators rather than job seekers. And this has gone, not only there is a financial benefit, technological benefit is there, but the biggest benefit of this strategy is that the mindset of youngsters have changed drastically, and their entrepreneurial spirit in that has now rekindled by the efforts of Modi government.
Sir, there is going to be a celebration on 10th June. What is the party planning to do to commemorate the milestone for the Prime Minister?
We will definitely celebrate this biggest achievement of Prime Minister Modi, and we will tell the message to all the people from whatever means possible, that what has gone right in last 12 years, and that is the reason why we are now able to dream about Vikasit Bharat by 2047.
I also have I have two more questions. One is that since Nehru lasted 16 years, Modi is in his 12 years. There must be some similarity between the two leaders, that they are the only two people who have lasted for so long as prime ministers in this country. So, can you think of maybe one, maybe two similarities between Nehru and Modi?
See, yes, of course, Prime Minister Nehru was the first Prime Minister, and he has done some good initiatives such as establishment of national laboratories, IIMs, IITs, but or even to the extent AIMS, for example. But what has happened that he has done only to some level, but the Prime Minister Modi has taken it to the next level by revitalizing the spirit of academic excellence by setting up multiple IIMs, multiple IITs, multiple AIMs. That has the scale at which Prime Minister Modi has operated is way bigger than what Pandit Nehru has worked for.
So, are you saying that both of them had similarly great ideas, but Modi has done it on a bigger scale?
No, I think Prime Minister Modi, everything don't want to compare it, because Mr. Modi has done many more things which are unheard of during Pandit Nehru era, and I gave you several examples. Imagine what has happened after 1962 China war under Pandit Nehru, and imagine what has happened in response to Pahalgam attack or the Uri attack, terrorist attack by Pakistan. The response is 180-degree opposite. We have shown that we will not tolerate such nonsense and we have used the force whenever required. While Pandit Nehru has almost given up a lot of territory to China, and also in Aksai Chin, his famous statement that the blade of grass also doesn't grow there, is it shows that he is not ready to defend the land of the country. So there are
Since you
multiple
since you have
differences.
mentioned
He opposed the reconstruction of Somnath temple, and Pandit and Prime Minister Nehru, Prime Minister Modi actually went and inaugurated Ramlala temple in Ayodhya. So these are kind of
since you
multiple
mentioned China,
differences.
uh, would you like to tell our readers how, in the way that the Modi government has performed better when it comes to dealing with China?
Yes, of course. We have He has performed much better. We have not ceded an inch of land to China, and when China tried to do aggression, we took our stand firm, and we actually stopped strategic communication between two countries, which Prime Minister Nehru has never done.
My last question: is there an area that Prime Minister Narendra Modi, uh, maybe there is an improvement? You think? I mean, every leader can improve.
He has never said that his all tasks are over.
No, I'm asking you.
He has always talking about Vikasit Bharat till 2047, which means that there are so many things need to be done to make India a developed country, and Prime Minister Modi is working tirelessly. He is not satisfied with today's condition. It doesn't mean that nothing has happened. A lot of things have happened, but he has
But
kept
what
the
do you
aim and bar very high, and that is how he is planning to do and working tirelessly 24 by 7 to achieve those goals.
But what do you think one thing that he can do to become a little better
It
leader?
is not one thing. The Vikasit Bharat cannot be achieved by completion of one task. Everything has to be done. Those who are still having uh, scarcity of resources, they should be provided the resources. Everyone has to get the proper education, proper health, and India should become a self-sufficient country in many aspects. Our defense preparedness should grow up. There are many things Prime Minister Modi will be doing to make this country a Vikasit Bharat by 2047.
Thank you, Vijay sir, for talking to me. It was nice having conversation with you.
Thank you.